And at the plate for Miami, Xavier Edwards. Late swing, foul to the left. And a foul ball. And Kenny Jansen punches him out. That's a strikeout. And now the center fielder, Jesus Sanchez. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
That one lifted to left. Arozarena sizes this one up. Snags it for the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. And here is Eric Wagaman. That one outside. Ball one. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that extends the inning. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Matt Mervis. And that misses. And it's 1-0.
1 ball. No
Wagaman
strikes.
leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Strike one.
1-1.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Near the fence. Williamson makes the grab, and that is that. Bottom of the first. Here's the veteran outfielder, Dylan Moore. And that one upstairs, ball one. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Swing and a ground ball. The throw to first.
Out.
And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. 2 down, bases empty. Cal Raleigh will hit next. Just missed.
He was looking for some firewood right there. I tell you what, if you're not out in front, swing at that pitch, you'll be looking for a new bat.
2 outs, bases empty. Right through there for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss it.
Now a rocket to right center. Way back there. And forget it. It's out of here.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back in Seattle, top of the second. And now for the Marlins, Kyle Stowers. Gilbert back to work. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. His second homer this series. It's 1-1. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins. Base hit, center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Next to hit, Liam Hicks. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Now here is number 41.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Swings through that. Kenny Jansen doing home plate duties in this one.
Not a huge strike zone from Jansen, so he can't really be called a pitcher's umpire, but he does like the bottom part of the strike zone. We may see some pitchers steal a few strikes down there, especially the ones right below the knees. That's if their catcher can present it properly.
Slides, but he can't come up with it. Everybody's going to be safe.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
And here is Graham Pauley. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. Golden opportunity right here. On the ground, and foul ball.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And that one fouled off.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And that one goes straight to the backstop. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Kicks and deals. Lined into right. Squeezes it. Runners tagging from second and third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 2-1.
Good piece of hitting right there. He's thinking off the bat, that's getting down for extra bases, but nice job of the outfielder running it down, making the catch. Still comes away with the sac fly, though. RBI.
And now here is Jesus Sanchez. Foul ball there. Runners on first and third, 2 away here at the top of the second. That misses the zone, and the count is 1-1. And that one is lifted in the air. Rodriguez sizing this one up, and that is that. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. Mitch Garver up to hit here. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Outside, and it's 3-2.
Full count.
And that's a strikeout looking. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
That right there will drive you crazy as a hitter. That pitch has no business being called a strike. It's definitely not what the pitcher was trying to do with the curveball in any count, let alone a 2-strike count. So the umpire right there, he's just rewarding a bad pitch.
Mervis steps on the bag. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Ben Williamson in the box now. No balls and a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Now 1-2. Got him looking, and he did not like the call. Nothing across. Top half of the third inning. Now here's the Marlins DH, Eric Wagaman. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Garver makes the catch, and there's one gone. And here's the first baseman, Matt Mervis. He's 0 for 1. Slider misses outside. One out,
ball,
bases
no
empty.
strikes.
And a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Hit in the air, left field. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Stowers. And a big swing and a miss.
No balls. 1 strike.
On the ground,
No,
right
that's
side.
foul.
And that's just foul. 0-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Inside,
1-2.
almost got him. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And 1-2. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Leo Rivas. Swinging a foul straight back.
I just love watching Alcantara get ready for games, Boog. He turns into a different person, just usually cracking jokes and having a good time. But start days are a different story. That's when things get serious for this guy.
1-2 now. And he grounds one to the right side. Whips it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. So digging in, J.P. Crawford. The shortstop takes the ball.
1-0.
Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third, and yes, he offered at it. One down, base is empty. In the air, out towards left center. Nabs it, 2 away now. Here's Dylan Moore. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. And there's a ball. That
2-2.
one not close. 2-2. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So he gets on base and keeps it going. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Grounded out his first time. Outside low, and that's ball 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1 ball.
Moore,
1 strike.
the runner at first with 2 gone. Popped up. Mervis under it. Brings it in, and that will end the inning. To the left side, but it is well foul. That's to third. Fair ball. So up next, Liam Hicks. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Fought off foul. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
Liner, caught at second.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Now the left fielder, a single his first time.
Ball.
In the dirt.
One ball.
Throws, sails on him, and it takes off down the line. Swinging a foul out of play. That one fouled off. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one back there. Gone. He'll touch them all. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-1.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Now the third baseman, Graham Pauley. He popped out his first time. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1.
Here's something cool, Boog. When they finished building T-Mobile Park back in 1999, they actually opened it up in the middle of the season. I remember as a rookie with the Chicago White Sox, we opened the season at the Kingdome, and then when we came back later in the year, we were playing at T-Mobile Park. It's a beautiful place, great scenery from center field, and I always enjoyed playing here.
He swings and fouls one off. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. Top half of inning number 4. And that one is popped in the air, shallow center. And that'll fall for a base hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
And that'll do it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 4-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. At the plate, Cal Raleigh.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Next pitch is outside.
Got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
That one is absolutely belted way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Now it's Randy Arozarena. Fastball is outside. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that one fouled off. And he grounds one back up the middle. Oh, great stop. It's there, and that's a great play. 2 down, bases empty. And stepping in for the Mariners, Mitch Garver. First
Ball.
pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strikes.
Foul ball.
Ball 2.
Out to short. Whips it across.
He's out.
And the inning is over. We go to the top of the 5th. Now, Eric Wagaman. Gilbert back to work. Now a screamer into the outfield. And it one-hops the wall. Throws to second. And that's a leadoff double.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be.
Now pitching.
Runner in scoring position, no outs.
Number 22.
Matt Mervis, the next up for the Marlins.
Woo!
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
You know, these Marlins really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he...
Now this ball is down and could score a run. They get it in quickly, so it'll be nobody out with runners at the corners. Kyle Stowers, the next up for the Marlins. He's already homered in this game. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. He makes the grab, and there's one down.
Going to have a little more discipline in future at-bats. That pitch looked good, but you can't hit it. It was just too high in the zone. You usually see a swing and miss or weak contact in the infield.
Action in the pen down there. Edward Bizzardo up and loosening in the pen. Lawrence also throwing. Yeah, that's fouled off. Next pitch is outside. Runners at the corners, one away. And we're at the top of the 5th. That one misses. It's 2-2. Down the left field line. Should be extra bases. 1 run is in. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
Well done. Drives in the run. Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there of letting it travel, then unloading a nice balanced swing.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. And up next for Miami, Liam Hicks, 1 for 2. First pitch misses.
1-0.
That one pulled foul. 2nd and 3rd here. 1 away. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. And a 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder. He's already homered here in this one. Swing at a high fly ball. That's out to center. And that's the 3rd out. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now back in Seattle. Here's Donovan Solano. That's in there. 0-1. Solano measures 5 feet 8 inches, 210 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Out towards left center. And there's one down.
Well, that's a tough play for the infielder ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Williamson, the next to hit, takes ball one. Outside low, and now 2-0.
2-0.
The Marlins leading by 4, last half of inning number 5. That one at triple digits.
Ball. One strike.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Full count.
3-2 now. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's going to be Leo Rivas. And there's a curve through for a strike. Lifted in the air down the left side. And that'll get down for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. Fly to left his first time. Dives and he can't hang on. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Back to the top of the lineup. And now for Seattle, Dylan Moore. First offering misses badly for ball one. Inside, just missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Stowers makes the catch. Back at T-Mobile Park, top 6. Here's the third baseman, Graham Pauley. And first offering is fouled off. And there's a foul ball. Going to count 1-2. Activity in the bullpen. Edward Bizzardo appears to be getting loose. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. So the lineup flips over. Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0.
No strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. On the ground to first. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. Jesus Sanchez, the next to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Hard on the ground to first. He'll do it himself, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. 3 up. Well, we go bottom 6, and stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez. That's a strike. The Mariners knew what they had. Signed him in July of 2017 for a little under $2 million when Rodriguez was just 16 years old out of the Dominican Republic. And a ground ball to first. Mervis takes it to the bag. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. Cal Raleigh now at the plate. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
1-2 now.
2-2.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. That's out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. Randy Arozarena up next for the Mariners. And that is out of play. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. That misses, and the count 1-2. And that one is inside.
Full count.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Out towards right center field. Sanchez ranging after it. And makes the grab. And that is that. We go to the top of the 7th. And now here's the Marlins DH, Eric Wagaman. Ground ball left side. And it goes just foul. Laser could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. Pulls in with a double. 3rd hit for him today.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Matt Mervis, the next up for the Marlins. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Stop sign goes up at 3rd. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
The batter.
And now Kyle Stowers. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play.
Line drive. That's a base hit. Run scores. First and second, no outs. And at the plate for Miami, Otto Lopez. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
Mervis, the lead runner out at second. Stowers at first with no outs. That one ripped. And it's into the gap, headed for the plate. 1 run across. Now 2 runs score, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Liam Hicks.
Number 46.
1 for 3.
Trent Thornton.
Now a fly ball to right center. Rodriguez sizes this one up. Drops into the glove. 1 away. So man aboard. Here's the left fielder. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out and a runner at second. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. And there's a ball. Way out front for strike 2.
2 balls.
Runner at
2
second
strikes.
here, 1 gone. Breaking
Full
ball
count.
misses down and away. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Center field. Rodriguez settles under it. 2 down. Now the third baseman, Graham Pauley. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And
That's
another
a
ball. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Chopped to the right side. Solano takes it himself. Out. That ends the inning, and they limit. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Singy, one of the biggest ways the game has changed, bullpen arms. So many elite level bullpen arms.
Yeah, and I'm glad I'm not playing anymore. I mean, it's just a nightmare. When that door swings open out of the bullpen, you know what's coming in is 95 and above with at least 1 nasty pitch.
That one in there across the letters. The other component is you get less viewings of a specific pitcher, so your ability to go to school on one guy, you maybe get 2 looks at him and then he's gone.
Yeah, and I mean, these guys utilize the iPads and try to see previous footage of that pitcher, but it's just not the same as having an actual look.
Third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Ben Williamson. Foul ball there. The M's with a lot of ground to make up here at the bottom of the 7th. That missed by a lot, and the count even 1-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1-2.
On the ground to third, and that's a fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. Into second, and he's got it double.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Williamson, the runner at second with 1 away. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it's a 1-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 8-2.
Picks himself up at RBI. A lot of hitters tell themselves line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
This one smoked out to left. Makes the grab. Runner tags from third. He'll score the sac fly, and it's 8-3. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Dylan Moore. Manager out of the dugout. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Anthony Bender.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. Popped up. Mervis under it. He's there. He's got it. And that's the inning.
Pitching for the Mariners.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Edward Bizardo.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Now 1-1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins. Headed down the line, and that's a foul ball. High fly ball out towards left center. Arozarena sizing this one up. Brings it in. And there's one away. And now for the Marlins, Eric Wagaman. Popped up. Crawford. They got it for out number 2. Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Matt Mervis. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And that is that. So they can't do it. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Liner, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Cal Raleigh digs in now. First pitch just misses.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
The 1-1. Swing and a foul straight back. So here in the 3 spot, Chris, a hitter low average but high slug.
Well, one thing he's going to lean.
Edwards quickly to second for 1, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Randy Arozarena. And that one way outside. Ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Just missed. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper.
2-2.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch. One hit in the. We go to the 9th, and at the plate for Miami, Kyle Stowers. On the ground at first, and foul ball. And strike 2. Double barrel action in the bullpen. Casey Legumina getting loose out there. Lawrence warming up as well. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Lopez in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Swung on, belted. Rodriguez going back on this one. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Now back, the catcher, Liam Hicks.
Here's the catcher, Liam Hicks. And he chases a high fastball there.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
No balls. 2 strikes.
And that's with the swing. It's a strikeout. So they make. And we're back. Bottom of the ninth. Now the Mariners catcher, Mitch Garver. That one's upstairs. Ball 1.
1-0.
And that misses. 2-0. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
2 balls. 1 strike.
That misses. And that's ball 3.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Full count.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Hauls it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down. And up next for Seattle, Donovan Solano. Up the middle, and a base hit right there. Just kind of sliced that one into center. And now for Seattle, Ben Williamson. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Got him swinging. And they're down to their last out.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
That one pushed foul. Solano off of first with 2 away. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
8-3 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long from T-Mobile Park in Seattle.